Hello, Philippe from Sinrumbo. Welcome to the Atacama Expedition series. At the end of episode 1, we were on our way to San Pedro de Atacama. In this episode, we'll discover the town of San Pedro and also explore the remote corners of the Atacama Desert. Follow me as we drive almost 10,000 kilometers from Mendoza, Argentina to Cusco, Peru and back. We'll visit the Atacama Desert of Chile, the Bolivian Altiplano, Machu Picchu, and some of the most beautiful and desolated places on Earth. San Pedro de Atacama is very tourist-oriented, so there is a wide variety of lodging options from campgrounds to boutique hotels. This campground will be our base for the next week or so. The next day, bright and early, we head towards the mountains. We just can't wait to test the truck and our bodies at high altitude in preparation for Bolivia. As we climb into the mountains, we leave the pavement and won't see it again until the late afternoon. A pair of tire tracks up a steep hill proves too tempting to resist. We have to go check the view from up there. Despite the altitude, now well over 4,000 meters, the truck is climbing nicely in low range. The view from up here is indeed breathtaking. Eventually, late in the afternoon, we reconnect with the pavement. Both the truck and ourselves performed very well today at over 4,800 meters of altitude or 16,000 feet. We're ready for Bolivia. The next day, we give ourselves and the truck a break and spend the day in town.
Conozco definitivamente el café.
Hello, so we're still in the area of San Pedro de Atacama. This morning we're visiting Valle de la Luna, very spectacular place. We entered the park as soon as the gates opened at 8 o'clock, and there's just one more car, otherwise we've been alone. Sorry, I'm out of breath because we're at probably 2,500 meters of altitude, and hiking is a little bit difficult. It's an amazing experience to be here. You know, you research those trips, you look at photos and trip reports, what other people have experienced. But being there yourself is special. So it's amazing from here, the colors, just spectacular. What looks like snow is actually salt. There are some salt mines in the area, and that's what gives some of the hills that white, snowy appearance. Okay, so this is a very nice example of one of those hills that looks like it's covered in snow, but actually it's just salt deposits. And what's amazing in this region is the difference in temperature between the night and the day. Like early this morning when we got up, it was 6 o'clock. We needed to wear a fleece and be well covered, and now it's 9:30. The sun's been out for a while, and I'm sweating in a t-shirt, and it's gonna get hot again today. Right now we're in a spot called Rainbow Valley. It's very windy, as you can probably hear. We're gonna have lunch in this beautiful spot and then head back towards San Pedro de Atacama. Hello! So one more day along in our trip. Today we're on our way to the geysers de Tatio. It's a bit of a rough road, but not as bad as I expected. So we've been making good progress. We started late. We got some groceries in town before we started the drive, and we stopped in this beautiful place. There's a small laguna and tons of flamingos, so I've been taking photos and videos of flamingos, and we're just enjoying the place because the geysers, we need to be there very early tomorrow morning for photography. It's the best time. So today we're just driving there, and we'll find a camp somewhere, a wild camp, to spend the night and be on site tomorrow morning. We're at 4,000 meters here right now. It's about 14,000 feet. And the air is a little cool, a little crisp, but the sun is very hot. So the plan is today we go to the geysers. Tomorrow morning early we photograph the geysers and then drive back down to San Pedro de Atacama to spend the night and resupply on the few things that we'll need, mostly drinking water, fuel. And then we start another important phase of the trip. We drive into Bolivia. A little further up the road, we stopped to visit the hamlet of Machuca. The point of interest is the antique Spanish church.
No, son
con el lava, el llama
Sí.
también.
Son más brigados y más bien hechos. Estos son mitones, estos valen más.
At 6 a.m. the next morning, we're at the geysers. I start shooting a few images while it's still dark. Once the sun is out, it doesn't take long before the tour buses start to arrive. Voices fill the silence and the magic of the place vanishes. It's time to head out. Next, in episode 3, we enter Bolivia and tackle the high Andes at almost 5,000 meters, 16,000 feet. It's very rough here, it's very rough on the vehicle. It's actually cold here. Thank you for watching.